Hello everyone, it's Dr. Seaton with the Chiropractic Place doing another video on chiropractic. This video today is about chiropractic care and kids. And we like to discuss this because it's a very important topic. There are so many people that I've seen in the office where you can't help but feel like, gosh, I wish they would have started coming 10 years ago or 20 years ago. We still get them results, but there's also that just, man, you wish you would have caught that thing that they're dealing with earlier so that you could provide even more help to them. And so I thought, hey, I should shoot a video on this and really explain to people how this works and why we want to see people at a much earlier age than we typically do. There's an old saying, the twig is bent, so grows the tree, or also so the tree is inclined. And what that means is that early influences can have permanent effects on us and on our body. So if something happens to you at a young age, if you have an injury or a fall from the monkey bars and things like that, that injury can influence how that body develops over time. I have many patients who had pretty severe falls when they were young, 10 years old, or something happened when they were really young, and they just kind of dealt with it, and then they grow up and come in 20 years after the event, 25 years, and we take x-rays on their spine and we see a lot of degenerative arthritis, a lot of changes in that area, and that they thought, gosh, it was just an insignificant injury. I think I felt like I would get better, and then over time it became more and more of a problem, and they didn't realize that when they were injured at that very young age, that had consequences, and that if we could have intervened at an early age, we could have helped them prevent a lot of that wear and tear. So it's very important when kids fall a lot when they're growing up. They're developing coordination, they're developing muscular strength. So when they have these falls, this is why it's important to have them checked. Very similar that we take our kids to the dentist very early to start them on a very good path, which is we want to teach them about preventative maintenance of their teeth and taking care of their dental health. And we should be doing the same for their spinal health and teaching them about that ongoing need to have their spine evaluated and checked, because kids fall, kids get hurt all the time, and we don't want them growing up with those injuries and letting those injuries turn into permanent changes. Another two that I'd like to talk with my parents about why we want to see kids is the backpacks seem to be just getting heavier and heavier. They've all but eliminated a lot of the lockers at schools. So kids are being straddled with 30, 40, 50 pounds of books and binders to carry around school all day, and that takes a toll on their posture, and it affects the positioning of their spine. And so we like to check our kids and make sure that doesn't turn into some chronic long-term problem, because we're not taking care of that before they have major symptoms. The other thing that I really like about bringing in the kids on a regular basis is you're teaching your kids how to take care of their health. You're teaching your children to be proactive versus reactive. And what I mean by that is I go into the dentist every 6 months, right? To have my dental cleaning, to have my dental checkups. I don't do that because my teeth hurt. I do it because I want to proactively take care of my dental health and make sure that we catch anything early and we address it. The same is true when you're bringing your kids in for their chiropractic care, or bringing yourself in for your regular chiropractic care, is that you're being proactive. And we are evaluating your spine, and we are taking care of your spine, not just when you have pain or symptoms. Those are usually the last thing to show up and the first thing to leave when we start care with somebody. And if we only deal with symptoms, we never really start addressing the underlying causes of the issues, and we don't also take a preventative stance on what we're doing with your spine. So great lesson for kids to learn early and get programmed early into being proactive with all aspects of their health, and chiropractic care can help teach them that. So hopefully this video is helpful on why we like seeing kids in the office and why your kids should be getting checked on some kind of regular basis to keep their spine healthy. I'm Dr. Seaton with the Chiropractic Place.